Well, Molly, baseball's a funny game. You get Rosario up, a couple guys on. Looks like it might be a home run. You might be up 5-4. Next thing you know, you're down 6-2.
It turned quickly there. It's just how the game can go every now and then. They pitched really well, and that bullpen's something to reckon with in terms of trying to make a comeback against. You see the kind of stuff that they can bring. Familia's got tremendous movement combined with velocity, and somehow Rosie put a really good swing on it. Just couldn't tell if it was going to be quite enough, and it came up a little bit short, and then they come back and after a couple of quick outs, put together 3 hits and spread it out a little bit. So, your takeaways, and Gonsalves a little bit better, had some command issues at times. The changeup that Lucroy hit was, obviously a missed spot, and that was probably the biggest swing of the game. But, we kept fighting. We couldn't figure out fires particularly well, except for Miggy getting a hold of one, which was good to see. And, it's just one of those teams right now, the way they're playing, the way they're pitching, it's a tough team to come back against.
When you see a young pitcher who doesn't have his best stuff battle the way he did to get through 5, does that give you the indication he can be maybe making progress?
Yeah, we kind of had to keep riding him there as long as we could. The 5th inning, we were prepared if we had to do something. But yeah, he minimized, given the fact that he gave up quite a few hits and, base on balls and those type of things. But he made some pitches at good times too. So incremental improvement is what you're looking for. And, I'd have to say, this outing was better than the first one. So starting to, you just hope a guy starts to feel like he belongs and his stuff can play here if he makes his pitches.
Tistano's home run, you just referenced it, almost reminded us of some of those home runs Jim Thome used to hit in this ballpark.
It was, it didn't, I didn't lose that fact that honoring Jim the way we did, and then to have that the mammoth blast from Miggy. It was good at bat too. He got him out on a 3-1 changeup the first time, and it looked like he had him maybe set up for the fastball after showing a couple more off-speed pitches in that particular bat. But he quick snatched it, and it kind of went to a place where not many men can go, as they say.
How did you and the coaching staff feel Astudillo did with his first game behind the plate?
I thought it was pretty good. Trying to watch it at the same time, keeping an eye on your defense and your pitcher. I didn't feel like really we missed a lot of pitches or blocks or anything like that. He was mindful. He was checking in between innings to make sure he was on page with plan and the upcoming hitters, and he got through it fairly well.
Polanco made a great play to start a double play to help Gonsalves early too. Are you happy with his defense so far? This is what you've seen.
He's been making plays. Throwing's been accurate for the most part. That play was, it looks good because the ball was rocketed. It was just a matter of picking a short hop, and then you pretty much got 2 if you can make 2 good throws. But I like the play coming across the base from the opposite side on a shift and looking smooth on that transition and making plays. Almost made a really nice play on the 2-out single. I think it was, can't remember who hit that through the hole there to start the 2-1 rally in the 8th, but just couldn't quite get there.